What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Cardano ADA 24-hour trade volume surpasses $600 million, according to CoinGecko. CoinMarketCap ranks Cardano as the second most voted cryptocurrency, right behind Bitcoin, with over 4,900 votes, more than Solana, Toncoin, and Polkadot combined. The social dominance is there. Ali Martinez, technical analyst, says whales bought over 180 million Cardano in the past week. CNN Business features the CEO of Wanchain, a decentralized cross-chain bridge with zero hacks and zero downtime based on Cardano's Ouroboros. Good to see the mention. This is a big update. BitcoinOS announces Litecoin integration to bring programmable tokens, bridgeless transfers, zero-knowledge rollups to Litecoin, and connecting its $7 billion ecosystem to Bitcoin and Cardano. So it's going to be advantageous to all three of these. A fabulous combination. Litecoin, Bitcoin, Cardano. That is great. More value, more liquidity, more programmability opportunities for Cardano, but also Litecoin to Bitcoin with its privacy extension and potentially a lot more as well. Speaking of Bitcoin DeFi, Butane, Cardano's decentralized synthetics platform, announces its upcoming Bitcoin DeFi support and direct integration within Lace Wallet. So I think Lace Wallet is cooking up to be a fantastic platform for also all these great dApps for people to easily stake their Bitcoin, borrowing, lending, and more. So I'm very excited. Well, speaking of Bitcoin DeFi, Input Output says we're talking about potentially unlocking $1.5 trillion in DeFi opportunities. That's the power of this new cross-chain era for Bitcoin and Cardano. So together with Fairgate, right, all the teams involved, I am really excited. They say this is only the beginning. Well, also Midnight Foundation President Fahmi Syed crushing it. I'm really liking his discussions, very articulate, lots of experience, 20 plus years of experience this gentleman has in finance. He says we have to recognize that privacy is normal. It is your fundamental right in the physical and digital world. Not to be confused with anonymity, right? Privacy, we all have privacy, we all demand it. He goes on to say rational privacy, a public and private state, information shared selectively, will help bring adoption and bring back that normality to blockchain. Really well said. Project Catalyst launches new interactive map highlighting funded projects worldwide, making it easier than ever to connect, collaborate, and showcase your work. Lovely. And also, Project Catalyst Fund 14 will introduce quadratic voting. So smaller ADA holders will have more significant influence while also curbing the dominance of whales, creating a fairer, more balanced approach to decision making. This is fantastic. I think this is great to decentralize the decision making more, democratize it more. Why not? Input Output Director of Technology Jeff Watson says we are bringing in more definitive processes like agile processes, looking at how we tighten up deliveries and making sure we can contribute more consistently and concisely for the community as we go forward. That's great. He goes on to say we've got the automatic verification tool, which has been delivered by the Plutus team to verify your smart contracts in a simple and automated way, because that can be very cumbersome for developers. So they're going to also demo that at Rare Evo in Las Vegas. I think that's great. As a UX designer, when I hear things like simplicity and automation, that's great. Now, the Grayscale Spot ETF with New York Stock Exchange, guys, has been delayed. It's been delayed until July 15th. Now, this is not bad because it wasn't a disapproval, right? It's not like they rejected it. Instead, it's been delayed. And with the updates ahead, I think, guys, we're going to have a fantastic Q3, Q4. So, breaking news, the SEC drops lawsuit against Binance. More Bitcoin stuff. UK Reform Party leader Nigel Farage to introduce strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, it is what it is, but more Bitcoin news is good. Now, more on this, the Binance update. So, Binance thanking President Trump and Chairman Paul Atkins after the SEC dropped its lawsuit, saying thank you to Chairman Atkins and the Trump team for pushing back against regulation by enforcement. And I think that's why also eToro US relisted ADA on its US platform. Many exchanges were proactively delisting because they were concerned with regulatory overreach. Now, with a pro-crypto administration and having the likes of individuals like Paul Atkins at the helm, I think we're going to see lots of bullishness just around the corner. Very exciting. Last but not least, right, guys, we're not in the Gary Gensler days. So even though the price is down, I think we will have our moment to shine. We are at the helm of the exciting narratives. Binance founder CZ trolls ex-chairman Gary Gensler after the SEC dropped the lawsuit saying crypto is still here. So, yes, I'd rather ADA was like a $3, $4, $5 right now, but that time will come. And I've said it before that we have to capitulate before we catapult send it. So right now, 0.73 on CoinGecko. Again, 0.73. Bitcoin clawed back as well, right? Bitcoin is down decent amount, 106.2. So, it is what it is. For me, this is just short-term price volatility. And I was actually telling a user on X today that if ADA dumps, I would be happy. Like if ADA goes to like 60 cents, 50 cents, it's just easy DCA. So I think it's important, guys, whatever project you hold, whether it's ADA, BTC, XRP like me, or others, you want to have conviction with the project. You want to have that strong roots, belief in the project. You want to take a look at the qualitative design like narrative and community and brand and all these things, because if you don't like the project, you're not going to stick around with it. So I'm convinced that there's still upside potential with not only Bitcoin, but especially ADA, especially XRP. I think these blue chips will lead, but we need the right macroeconomics to fall into place. For example, this Russell 2000 index, it's no good. Like, I wouldn't buy this, but it's a good metric to show when retail goes risk on. And it needs to get back to 2,300 and beyond. Until then, until we see QE, and the president is putting more pressure on Jerome Powell and whatnot, until we see QE, legislation, ETF approvals and whatnot, I don't think we're going to see that altcoin season yet. But that can change very fast, slowly and then suddenly. So I would say the highlight for today, guys, I really want to highlight just the beauty of all the Bitcoin DeFi stuff. Shout out to BitcoinOS. Shout out to what's going on with Fairgate and everyone else involved. Butane, Fluid Tokens, Tokyo, Sundial. I think that I really want to highlight just this enormous potential of nearly $2 trillion in DeFi opportunity. So I'm excited. If the price goes down, I buy some more. If the price pumps, maybe take a little bit of profit. I think it's all about perspective, whether it's upside or downside volatility. So let me know what you guys are most excited about. Anything that's going on in Cardano realm that you want me to cover. Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.